first stop of many at Menards.
Okay. Let me know. Because I have my laptop. I'll just go to the office up here.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning and welcome back to the channel. And yes, it is still winter break or winter season. And as you can tell behind me, and as you can tell by the intro, we are definitely not at home. We are definitely not in South Florida. And we are definitely not in winter Florida. We woke up this morning and it is 10 degrees. We picked up yesterday, grabbed 2 flights, and then drove for an hour. And we are in a place called Menominee, Michigan. Now, if you follow my channel, you know that this is the house of my cousin, my little cousin Charlie, who lives up here with his family in, well, he actually lives in Green Bay, but he has a house here in Menominee, Michigan, right on Lake Michigan, which is right behind me. And yes, folks, that is ice. That is the lake. I can see out there where there's still, it looks like there's water, but most of it is ice. So we are here, and like I told you guys a few videos back, we are going to be working for the next few days on a do-it-yourself project. It is not a how-to project. It is definitely a do-it-yourself. Let me flip the camera around and show you. So this is my cousin's house. I have we've been here before. I think I've shown you guys this house in a couple of videos. Now this house from right here this way, that is all a brand new addition that was just recently completed, or at least it was weathered in, watertight. Thank God, because that is snow on the ground, and you know, they got it all done right before the real harsh winter started. But our project for the next I don't know, 4 or 5 days is that addition. We are going to be doing all the water, or plumbing, I should say, venting. We are going to be doing all the electrical. We are going to be doing the sheetrock work. We're going to be doing everything. We're going to be finishing off the inside of that addition, and I'm going to bring you guys along for the ride. But I got to give you guys a pre-warning. Remember, this is a do-it-yourself. I am very comfortable around this type of work. If you're not comfortable around plumbing, specifically electric, or any of those things, don't venture off into doing this. I believe that I can finish this project. Myself, my cousin, and Willie, and his brother Charlie, we're all going to work on this together. I'm not an expert. I did sleep at a Holiday Inn Express last night. That's a bad joke. Sorry, just kidding. I have done this type of work in the past prior to my previous career, so I'm pretty comfortable with it. I'm going to go inside and I'm going to show you guys what we're working with. So basically, we just came in that door there. This is what we're working with. We have a blank canvas. That's it. I'll walk you guys over here and show you what we got going on. So today we are going to be working. I actually did some of this work last night. First and foremost, we have to run water from that side of the house onto this side of the house, and we are currently walking in the bathroom. This will be the bathroom, and then over here will be a closet. All right, I'm gonna have to figure out, that's all the electric, that's all the existing electric from the previous. This used to be a carport that was converted into an addition. The way the previous owners did it before, they just added the carport. My cousin did it the right way. They elevated everything with permits. We are going to be calling for inspection, the whole work. You're allowed to do your own work up here, and the inspectors will come in and basically check your work, which, you know, some people don't like inspectors. I think it's awesome, especially for a consumer. The consumer hires people to do work, and then inspectors come in and make sure that you get your money's worth. So that's never a bad thing. So we're going to be working on the electrical this morning, basically all the roughing. Willie's going to be doing some of that. I'm going to be working on bringing the water in from the main house into this addition, doing all the roughing there. We're going to be doing the venting, the plumbing venting, and that's it. And I'm going to probably share with you guys a little bit at a time. I will tell you this, I do not want the video to interfere because we are pressed for time. But I am going to set the camera off, maybe do a little time-lapse recording, and bring you guys along for the ride. All right, I tried to give you guys a little information as we went along. We're basically doing some prep work so that we can take most of the stuff ready to go down to the crawl space. When I get down there, I'm gonna show you guys why it's important to have half this stuff already done. Let's go check this out. So Charlie, what are you doing there? What are we accessing here?
The crawl space.
The crawl space. And what do we need? Wait a minute, what do we need rubber boots for?
Oh.
Hey, wait, hold on a
little bit
second.
of water there.
Hold on a second. That wasn't giving any information about that. That's where we're going, folks. We got to go down to the crawl space to work on that plumbing and electrical. Let's go. All right, so here's the area that I'm working at. This is what it looks like down here. And let me show you, let me flip the camera around and show you what we're going to do. So according to Charlie, my cousin, this is the water intake coming from the pump, which is right there. We're going to go ahead and splice into this. And I only got one pair of hands, so I'm going to do it, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like. And we're going to go all the way over there, turn the corner, and then we're going to go up that blue pipe right there into the room. That's what we got going on. All right, so step one is complete. We were able to cut in the pipe, just waiting for the water to drain out a little bit. This is basically a low point in the house, so there was a little bit of water. Now, just to give you guys a background, this house has been winterized for a few months now. Like I said, we're in Menominee, Michigan. It's kind of cold. So the house has been winterized for a bit. And we are getting ready to install the shark fitting here and go that way. All right, just to give you guys an idea of what's going on here, in order to be able to use shark bite fittings, the pipe has to be very clean and free of any burrs. So I'm using this PEX tool here that has a blade right here that cleans the outside of the pipe. You just install it, and then you run across like this. And then I'm going to show you the one that deburrs inside. And the reason this needs to be done is because of the shark bite. Remember, guys, it runs on O-rings. It has a factory installed O-ring. You do not want to damage those O-rings. I have that, and then I use that to burr the inside of the pipe, which I'll show you guys now how I do that. Take the extra time, do it right from the beginning to avoid problems and issues at the end. These are all manufactured requested steps that you must take. That's it. There is the shark bite installed, and for those of you wondering, I did use my depth gauge, marked it, and installed it. Now from here, that way, we reduce to 1/2 inch. All right, so this is the finished product here. I leave out of the copper with a shark bite. And by the way, don't go by the red. That's the only one that we had in 3/4 inch. Then it reduces to 1/2 inch right here. I have a cutoff valve right there. And then I'm gonna turn the corner over there and go connect it to the room over there. That side I did ahead of time because can't reach it. So that was thinking ahead. Let's move over. All right, so I made it to the other side of the basement or crawl space so that I can connect. This is coming from the room. This is the water line that not only are we finished with, I just checked it and everything is perfect. No leaks, no nothing. But I wanted to touch on something real quick. When dealing with PEX, it is highly recommended that you grab a pair of needle nose and just crimp it here just slightly so it doesn't move. When I say slightly, you don't want to add too much of a you don't want to make it oval, just enough so it doesn't move. And then you use your crimping tool, which I only have 2 hands, so I won't be able to videotape that, but it's self-explanatory. You put it there, try and get it in the middle. You crimp, and then final piece, you use that, which is a crimp, no crimp, or crimp, no crimp tool. Basically, if you see how it fits this one's already been crimped. See how it fits? This one has not been crimped. And see how it won't go in? I'm about to crimp this one, but just wanted to give you guys a heads up on that. And then we should be done down here in the basement. And that's it. Let me go ahead and crimp this. All right, so we are done down in the crawl space, thank God, because it's super cold down there. There's a lot of mud. And now we're up here. We got our lines coming through the wall for electric and water. I'll show you here. And then behind me, Willie's going around now, marking where he's going to be drilling the holes so that we can bring the electric all the way around. And he's also going to be doing the roughing for the electrical boxes. That's what he's working on now. I'm going to work on following him, wiring the electric, cutting this wall because I need to pull power from a power source that's behind that wall. And Charlie's going to be drilling the holes for the water lines. That's what you're going to see on time lapse. All right, so as you guys have been able to see on time lapse, we've been really working pretty fast. We got a lot of things accomplished. It's still only half a day. We still have a lot more to do. Let me flip the camera around and give you guys a status of what we're doing and how we're doing it. All right, so first off, you have to excuse the noise in the back, work in progress. First of all, let me start off by here. So this door, as I back up, you can see it's not centered. So this wall is actually going to be extended from here to here. And this wall is actually going to be open, eliminating this, which I am moving to that side of the door. And this will eventually be obsolete, covered up, because eventually there's going to be a barn door here. So we don't want any switches on this side. So this is a 3-way switch that controls the kitchen and stuff like that. This is going to get moved over there. Let me go inside. All right, so starting off from this side, as you can tell, the door eventually is going to go, this will be the final side of the door, so all this is going to be gone. The electrical box that's going to control this whole room is going to go here. We have to go pick it up. I don't have it with me. We've got our runs down here, as you can tell, our receptacle runs, and we have our wires going up already in place for the ceiling fans. I'm getting ready to do the hi-hats, but these are all done. All the roughing is done for the electrical. Goes up, around. Obviously, I just need to shore these things up, you know, make it look nice and neat. All the runs are there. We have this. We have a line going out for lights outside that will be on a motion detector. We have more going around here. All the receptacles are done. Everything, all the roughing is done. And it runs all the way out here for the 120. It's only a 30-gallon hot water heater. And that's what we got. The bathroom receptacles, the bathroom lighting, everything is going to be on a separate circuit altogether. So let's get to work. Good morning. It is another day here. We are still in Menominee, Michigan. A little warmer today. Woke up to 25 degrees. Here's a lake behind me. Still pretty frozen. But we have a laundry list of items to cover today in our addition, in our build. I'm going to do the best I can to videotape some of it. At least I'll come back and periodically throughout the day give you guys a summary of what we got going on, but we are pressed for time, so we're trying to do a lot in a little bit of time because we only got a few more days left. So I will share with you guys throughout the day some updates of what we got going on. But for now, it's 7 o'clock in the morning, 25 degrees now. Let's go hit it. I need Jeff to sign a waiver.
Yeah, he was gonna write a book.
All right, time for a little break. As I showed you guys in a few little clips here and there, very busy. We got off this morning to a running start. We had Jeff, which is Charlie's brother-in-law, come over and did some more framing in the entryway there. I'll show you guys in a minute. But thus far, it's only like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and we got quite a bit done. Let me show you guys what we've done thus far. So I guess the best place to start is right here. I mentioned to you guys yesterday that we needed to move the door over. Jeff actually did that today. He framed this. Now this door, or this entryway, is eventually going to take a barn door. So the only thing left is we have to close here. We have to, put some sheetrock here to close this. That's going to happen tomorrow. Tomorrow we get the delivery from the sheetrock. The switching of the box, remember guys, that box used to be over, well actually used to be here. It's been switched over. Everything has been tied in. We have the water coming in from the crawl space down there. That's been done. I have my cold water shower T there installed, but I ran out of couplings. They are en route to Menards now to pick that stuff up. But let me take you guys over here to this side of the house. Everything is already been wired or roughed in. I left those exposed so that I can do the testing of the plugs before any of the sheetrock goes up. We have a line running up there for exterior lights. Lines run over there. I have a switch already wired for the outside porch light to check that. Wired over there. There. Goes all the way over here. And I'm about to tackle this right here. And finish this whole side of the room, the electrical. The hi-hats are ready to be tested. So is the fan light. So basically we did a lot. We still got a lot of daylight left. We're gonna continue going. I am going to probably have to, today while Jeff was here, when he was doing that wall, my cousin decided to change the entryway into the bathroom. He needed more room for his vanity. So the venting system that I did yesterday probably became obsolete. I'm gonna have to take some measurements of the vanity, and I may have to move the sanitary tee. I may have to move it over some, but that's what construction is all about. Better now that there's no sheetrock up than to have to do it later. But that's it. That's what we got so far. I wanted to stop for a minute and give you guys a quick update. And we're going to get back to work again, and I'll fill you guys in a little bit more. We're kind of pressed for time because tomorrow is the delivery of sheetrock or drywall, and when that gets here, I want to jump on that too. So that's what I got. Right, guys, quick late evening update. Sun's going down, as you can see behind me. It's starting to set, kind of getting a little dark. Now we're working with lights, temp lights, headsets over there. Charlie's sporting a headset. But we've got quite a bit done. Let me spin this camera around and show you guys. All right, so if you guys can remember from earlier, the update I gave you earlier, the door's been done. Electrical on this side of the room is totally done. All we got to do is install the lights after we do sheetrock. I will tell you this, I've already gone, checked every receptacle, every switch. Everything works fine. Now we're over here working on the bathroom. I had to stop short on finishing the plumbing because we ran out of PEX, but that's about all complete. I just need to finish running the lines to the water heater, which is right there. And right now I'm working on finishing up the electrical. Finishing up all the roughing on the electrical. But as you know, it's best to check everything before putting up the sheetrock, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and finish up now with the roughing electrical in here, and tomorrow we should be receiving all the drywall, and then we'll go from there. So that's it for the update today. When we get to the drywall, I'll do a little bit of time lapse. That should be kind of cool. But we've been busy. I've been trying to give you guys updates as I go along, but right now, we're kind of pressed for time, so that's what we're doing. We're sticking to work. Time to go back. Let me finish up this power in the bathroom and closet. Another one of our many trips to Menards. Good morning, guys. Day 3 of construction here. Today, we did a lot of work. Right now, we are expecting the delivery guy. He's right across the street over there. He's delivering all the insulation and drywall. We're going to be hauling that into the house, and then I'll give you guys a little update on where we're at. A lot of work. We did a lot of work. I'm assuming today by noontime we should be installing drywall, and I'll share that information. But let's take care of this first, and then I'll take you guys inside, let you know, and I'll give you a view of where we're at. All right, guys, so a quick summary on what we got going on. It has been quite the busy morning. I showed you guys earlier, we took delivery of all the drywall, and I don't know if we're going to have time to do the drywall. I will show you what we've been working on today and what we got done. So we got to clear that out so we have room to fit the shower. The shower is going here in this area. I have to install the exhaust fan, the extractor. We have to do some blocking behind where the water's coming out for the toilet and the vanity. And then I'm going to finish the water into the water heater and shore that up. And when I'm done, I'll come back and let you guys know. So this is where our water heater's going. This is the connection. Obviously, they're looped together so we can do the pressure test. Pipe runs up into the ceiling, over here to this side. This is where our vanity's going. I'm not done yet. We had to switch. We had to change out the venting. Wasn't good with how it was before. We have to fix that. This is our toilet water. And then over there is going to be our shower. This is all I had available was this. So it's, doesn't matter. This will be cold water, I'll mark it. This will be hot water. We have our blocking up for our shower head. We're missing a blocking here for the mixer. And that's it. That's what we got today done. I have two things to do. We gotta go out and work on a project outside in the septic tank. We gotta fix something out there. And that's it. If I do anything else, I will give you guys an update. Good morning, guys. Good morning and welcome back to the channel. So today is our last day of work. We have a full day ahead of us. Just like everything, there are some changes. We don't believe we're going to have enough time to put up the sheetrock, the drywall, which is actually a shame. I was kind of like looking forward to that. I wanted to work on that from the beginning, because that's when you really see everything come together. But unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do that. We are going to do some of the insulation because we still have a little bit of winter left up here in Menominee, and we want to shore up the house, because if you guys remember or saw it from some of the videos, you see that open area that goes into the main house. We need to go ahead and drywall that in to keep it a little warm. But today I'm going to take 5 minutes. We got to run out and we got to grab some stuff to finish up today. I'm going to take 5 minutes and I'm going to run through everything that we've done so far, so you guys get an idea and what we have left today to work. We got a full day's work. Let me turn the camera around and show you guys what we got going on. So one thing I wanted to share with you guys, in case anybody was thinking or anybody was worried about it, the electrical that we ran here for receptacles is basically a daisy chain, but I chose to do it. I mean, there's many ways of wiring these things. I basically chose to do it using pigtails. Some people frown upon that. Some people don't like it. Others do. I like it because basically what it means is that if this receptacle goes bad, everything down the line continues to work. So that's how I wired those, just in case you guys are thinking now or thinking about it. So like I mentioned, all the wiring is done. All our wiring is done up there. It's all been tested. My outlets to the room is done. Yesterday we concentrated mostly on this side of the house, okay? All the electrical is done in here, with the exception of the water heater electric, which I left for today. I'm gonna run it today. Here we have a loop, for those of you wondering. It was strictly for water pressure testing, okay? When I go to hook up the water heater, or whoever hooks up the water heater, we leave tomorrow, but whoever hooks up the water heater, all they have to do is cut and go straight into the water heater. Over here, yesterday I had to change the venting, had to move it over to accommodate for the vanity. These I have to shore up today. I didn't want to do it until we had our venting done. Toilet water is there. Ground fault receptacle is already in. We have our wire ready for our vanity. Let me see what else I can show you guys. I have my extractor fan completely wired. Another wire for more lighting. And then we come over here. Today we're gonna work on the shower, but we're gonna have to build out a little wall because the shower is about 3 inches smaller than the actual opening. So Charlie yesterday took about an hour to pull out all the stuff from around the drain, so that we're ready to go. And here I have my water, like I mentioned. Don't worry about the color of the pipe. It just so happens that this is all we had available. So this is the area where I'm going to install our mixer today, our shower mixer. And then I have a block for our shower head. So that's it. I just wanted to show you guys, where we were at before we got started today. Throughout the day, I'll stop and I'll bring you guys a few updates. But for now, off to Menards again. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Unfortunately, today is our flight. Today is our last day here in Menominee. I mean, we put in 4 days of solid work here. I'll turn the camera around here and show you guys the final progress from mine and Willie's perspective. Charlie and his brother-in-law are going to go ahead and put in some work on Saturday to try and shore up. I mean, it's going to look like a mess, but trust me, there's a lot of work done. And the reason it looks like a mess is because we have all the insulation packs around and the drywall. But let me show you. So new stuff, I already talked about the electric and I already talked about some of the plumbing. I'll share some more. But we went ahead and yesterday and inserted the, I don't even know the name for it. They're the, to create, so that air can still flow once you put the insulation. We installed that. This wall here, half of it is already insulated. Up there, it's all insulated. The bathroom is completely insulated. We installed the tub yesterday, which was no easy task. It was quite difficult. I mean, the plumbing or the hardware is already installed. We have the shower up at the top. Let me see what else I hadn't talked to you guys about. This stuff is all done. Stuff's all done. I don't know. I think we got most of it done here. So I had to stop the video abruptly, and I'm sure somebody or some of you guys out there noticed I had forgotten to do the outlets for the vanity and plug them up so that whoever does the drywall doesn't hide my pipes. But I took 5 minutes off to do that on move day. But that's it, guys. That's all we got. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it really wasn't. I didn't get it too much into specifics. Just showed you guys the process, and we are done. Willie and I are done. We're heading back home, and Charlie's right here. I leave Charlie to finish this up, or I may be back. I may be back. Until next time, guys. From Menominee, Michigan, checking out.